What's up, world? Oh, what is up, world? Hopefully some people will show up. Not going to be showing you what I'm cooking today, just chatting. It's been a drawn-out process. However, I am making pizza from scratch. Hello, Claire Morgan. I was bored standing in the kitchen, so I thought I would turn this on and talk to my imaginary friends from my head. Hello, Michigan girl. Just a boring old Wednesday. Hello, Don Charp. I love how everybody just drops what the fuck they're doing to come have a conversation with my lame ass. I'm never doing anything too exciting, I promise. Patricia Russell, my micro died. Hard to go back to old ways. Fuck a microwave. If that's what you're talking about. I don't... What's up, Sharon Stevens? I use this for the timer. And popcorn. Otherwise, nothing in this house gets cooked in a microwave. Really hoping that our new landlord will give us the keys to our new place this weekend, because I am in shambles in this place with my shit backed up or half packed up everywhere. I'm out of room to put packed shit. I need to pack my kitchen, but I don't have anywhere to put it. I don't even reheat leftovers in the microwave, Patricia Russell. I'm actually making pizza today from scratch because I made spaghetti yesterday. Waiting on the crust to get brown. However, I probably won't be showing that. Perhaps I'll show you the finished product. But yeah, I'm really hoping that the guy will stop working on the new place and give us some keys this weekend so that we can start moving in Monday. Because it's spring break starts for my wife on Monday. I'm getting everything I need to get done this week, and I'm clearing my schedule so that we can get moved next week in theory. However, if our new landlord doesn't give us the keys this weekend, I'm probably going to go in there and just start moving his shit out. It's been almost 3 weeks. The new kitchen is way bigger, but it's got less counter space, so I'm looking for a rolling cart. And it's not far away from Ricky, Don. Absolutely not. I could walk to our new place from here. Literally. It's not even maybe 3/4 of a mile away. Which keeps me centrally located for my work, and it keeps me shopping at the same grocery store, keeps me close to my mother and my grandmother. You know, I don't mind moving. I just want to hurry up and get it done. You know, I'm sure Bubbles is bummed out that we're moving away, but we're not really moving that far. As much time as Bubbles spends at the bar up the street, I'm maybe a minute bicycle ride past the bar he goes to if he wants to come see me. He knows where to find me. So, yeah. Hello, Patricia Russell. No, it'll be just, it's been nerve-wracking, to be quite honest with you. Just not, you know, found a place, gave the guy money. Can't move in yet. Can't move in yet. Can't move in yet. It's a blast. Except nobody ever. Give some quality control on this pepperoni that's going on my pizza. Hello, Jerry. Good stuff. Hello. hopefully that works out. Well, the back is going to be a huge project that's going to be ongoing for indefinitely, to be quite honest with you. That backyard is not going to take care of itself overnight. The weather is shit. It's been raining all week. That backyard, I need to be over there while it's raining and watching the drainage and see how it works before I can figure out what I'm doing with it. I'm probably going to end up, there's a spot in the back where there used to be a big tree that got ground down and it's now in the soil. I may end up tilling that soil out and potentially building some planter boxes there to grow some vegetables. But I haven't decided yet, and I'm still going to need to be able to get my trailer in and out of that backyard. So getting the trailer in and out of the backyard will take precedence over that. And absolutely, I've got all the time in the world, Patricia Russell. We're going to try to see if the guy will give us a 5-year lease so he doesn't fucking raise the rent, because the rent in this area is ridiculous. I don't even want to tell you. We'll just say we're losing a bedroom and our rent is going up like 40% in relation to where we're at, because I've been here so long. Yeah. The rent in this area is fucking ridiculous. Yeah. Losing a bedroom, paying more. However, that ginormous backyard, if I play my cards right with that, probably actually be able to, I had another thought with it, would be well, I'm living on 10 years ago rent, Jerry, is what the thing is. The guy hasn't raised my rent in 9 years, excuse me. I'm thinking about actually like renting space, like building planter boxes and renting space to people in the neighborhood to grow, because it's literally a half an acre. And then I can, if I had some sort of symmetrical boxes out there in the backyard. No, we're not doing a lease to own. I don't want to live in Charleston any longer than I have to. I'm here specifically because my kid is here. Otherwise, like, my wife's got opportunities to like take jobs in Alaska that pay like 3 times what she's making now to do the same thing. That we would be probably living somewhere out in the woods in Alaska, off the grid at this point, just because that's the kind of lifestyle that I want to live. But now, hopefully I'll be able to put together a little community garden and do some sort of a share on the water bill, and then have that pay for part of the rent. We'll see. Not entirely sure yet. Got snow last night. Yeah, it's been raining for, let's see, today's Wednesday. It started raining last Tuesday, so whatever the math is on that, right? 8 or 9 days. I like snow for like 2 days here and 2 days there. Or when it lasts for, a week, and you can ride your go-kart in the snow. Florida has summer. We get a summer too, trust me. It gets hot as fuck here. Yep. They've already got other community gardens in the area. That they build, like in this neighborhood, there's one that's next to a park that we have, that they built and put together, and they charge like $50 a month to rent a 6x6 box. I mean, like, they supply the dirt, they supply all the water, they give you access to the community compost pile, they keep all the mulch you would ever need there. But $50 a month, like, that's, I'd be hard pressed, and we eat a lot of vegetables. I would be hard pressed to spend $50 a month on vegetables. Worry about the sinkholes in Florida. Worry about getting, did you see in the news that they found like a fucking 18-foot python down there? Like, during, I think it was Hurricane Andrew, there was some sort of a a snake breeding center, and something happened, and all the damn pythons got out. 10:36 p.m. But during a hurricane, and they've just been breeding in the wild down there since the early to mid 90s or whenever that hurricane was. I don't know the exact details on it, but they found a 17-foot long python down there the other day, and they've got snakes that have gotten to the point where, like, they've eaten all the raccoons, they've eaten all the squirrels, they've eaten all the rats. They're now eating fucking alligators. You know, I was listening to Joe Rogan talk about that the other day, that, like, they got snakes that eat alligators down there. I'm good without that. I mean, I'm not afraid of snakes. I don't like it when one sneaks up on me and startles the living shit out of me, don't get me wrong. I'm not particularly afraid of snakes unless they're bright fucking orange, and because, you know, those are the ones that'll bite your face and kill you, or your leg, your foot, whatever. But I mean, I'm not too worried about snakes. But when you start talking about 17-foot long ones that can eat fucking alligators, you know, if it's eating an animal that could eat me, I'm good. Got that. And I had a little bit of interaction with some people from Florida once upon a time. All the business I've got in Florida. Oh, I listen to Joe Rogan. Who are you trying to kid? But yeah, I had some interactions with some people in Florida, and all of my business in Florida is done. For the moment, I got no reason to be there. I visited my great-grandparents, I think you call that a mausoleum, while I was down there, and I was in St. Petersburg. You know, and I don't have any reason to go back to Florida for anything, so they can keep it. Like, it's already too hot here for me. I got no desire. When it's 85 degrees and humid, you gotta have the air conditioning running at Christmas time. It's at least 70 here at Christmas, so it sort of kind of feels like Christmas. Perhaps I should show you what I'm doing here. Because as if, you know, you weren't hungry enough watching this shit. Hello, Sherry. We're talking about snakes. I'm sure there's great shit going on in Florida. They've got some incredible drag racing that I see on the internet. Coming from Florida, I just don't have anything to do. I don't want anything to do with it. Let's see here. This is what I'm currently making while we're sitting here. I made this crust. I pre-baked it a little bit. But, and then, we got some bell peppers, some mushrooms, some tomatoes, some pepperoni. Blessed to be having a kitchen. Yeah, well, this kitchen sucks. Like, I can't even extend my arm. This kitchen is, you can't even put two people in this kitchen. Like, I can stand right here, and somebody can stand right there. Did my mom show up and I didn't even see it? Hey, sorry. What's up, Mom? You're too busy rambling away. Now, it'll just be nice to get the fuck out of this kitchen, man. It's so little. Quality control. I'll take the less counter space. It's probably twice the size of this one, but it's got less counter space, so I gotta find a little rolling cart like my mother's got in her kitchen that I found on the side of the road once upon a time. I need to find one of those, maybe a butcher block, something of the sort. We'll find out. I just got to get all this shit that I've got in this house over there, and I'm going to be working about that. Now, the kitchen in this place is literally smaller than a lot of the kitchens that you would see on that Tiny House Nation show. Like, I find it funny, these people put themselves into these tiny little houses where you can hear somebody taking a dump 3 feet away from you, and their kitchens are bigger than mine. But, you know, I've never understood the whole, from South Africa, hey, the whole tiny house thing. Yeah, well, we'll figure it out, Mom. I'm sure that if I can't figure it out, you'll probably help me with it, because my mother's pretty crafty too. I didn't learn to be a repurposing side of the road junk master by myself. It was kind of our lifestyle growing up. Hello, Stephanie Buck. Don't like the humidity. Just came from Corpus Christi, Texas. Corpus Christi is at least pretty. I will give Corpus Christi that. Charleston is dirty. Downtown smells like horse piss. I don't know. It's just a dirty place, man. You drive around and it's like they don't ever clean the sides of the road. The grass grows over the sidewalk. Like, good luck trying to ride your bicycle anywhere. You know, where there actually are sidewalks. And it just, there's a real lack of any kind of general maintenance to anything that the state takes care of in this state. Like any of the government things. The government does not do their job. And when they're doing their job, you see them standing on the side of the road at about 10 or 15 of them at a time, just fucking collecting a check. Never lived anywhere where the people are as fucking lazy as they are here. And it's okay. Well, that's all it is. It's historical. Everything here was built fucking pre-Civil War. I mean, anything that's left, at least, was built before the Civil War. And fucking old. Everything stinks like horse piss, man. They take it upon themselves to you know, have horse-drawn carriage rides downtown that literally every year somebody falls off a horse and sues the carriage company. And every year some sort of an animal activist group tries to somebody tries to sue them. Some animal activist people try to get them shut down, and just, I don't know. Somehow it's still a business here in Charleston. Couldn't tell you. That crazy lady that I was taking the donations to that I spoke about ended up being just that. She was a crazy lady. She worked for one of those horse carriage places in downtown. I don't know. That ended up being a big old sham. I took her a whole load of dumpster donations, and then she called me at like 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night drunk, looking for a ride. I was in my comfy pants sitting on the couch by that time of the night. Little things you don't notice when you're younger until you start gaining weight. Comfy pants. I never thought I would say those two things together, but I have comfy pants. Yeah. It's whatever it is, Sherry. I find that literally every person that I have actually met who has lived here for an extended period of time or is from here is either an alcoholic or a drug addict or fucking something. Like, it's seems to be the consensus of the people here. Anyway, there's my pizza going in the oven. Well, I look healthy. I'm fat is what I am. Oh, going in the oven. I'm moving out of this kitchen, Elizabeth Mason. And it's only as disorganized as the space that I have. Like, I have a metal rack here because I ain't got no fucking cupboards. You know? This kitchen sucks. It's as organized as it can get, I promise. Try to trash talk my kitchen. My kitchen sucks. I know. Preaching to the choir, as they say. Bye, Felicia. Come in here and fucking give me shit about. I'm fucking moving the fuck out of this kitchen, bitch. I got no patience for fucking idiots anymore. Don't care. Well, I got no space and I got a ton of shit. You live somewhere as long as you have, you end up with all kinds of acquired stuff. Some dumpster water. What's funny is that you had the anthrax beard going on for a while. You must have been saying the anthrax beard. That's funny. I'd like to say that. I about cut all this shit, hair, beard, everything off today, but I have a spider bite on the side of my face that I'm trying to hide at the moment, so that I guess the beard stays. For a while at least. A spider bit my face right here, and I've been dealing with that for a week now, something like that. But all the spiders in this area bite me. My wife says it's because I'm so sweet. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I think my wife is delusional. Anyhow. And then the chat stopped. I haven't seen the new kitty again yet. You're driving and oh, good Lord. My mother is she's definitely interesting to ride in the car with at times. She drives over the speed limit, brakes late, scares me a little, and now she's watching my video and chatting at the same time. That's exciting. It'd be even funnier is if somehow she had the Bluetooth on and she was driving down the road and people at the stoplight are trying to figure out what she's listening to. When I get 4,100 subscribers and some change, I get about 28 or 29 of you in here at any given time. And yeah, I'm hoping to move during spring break as well. Like, put the deposit down. Signed a lease. Waiting on the landlord. Waiting. Shh, don't tell my wife I didn't drink all the coffee. If I stop drinking it, she'll stop making it. And I like when she makes me coffee. Talk when I was stopped at the stoplight, and yes, I'm on Bluetooth. That's funny. My new kitchen is going to be much bigger. Hey, there's Chef Mike. Dumpster Diving, Indiana. I'm not getting any YouTube notifications lately. I just stumbled and found me live. I feel like Chef Mike misunderstood me the last conversation that we had, and I just let it be. Wasn't trying to be a dick and be like, hey, don't send me, no, just please don't send me a message at 2 in the morning is all that was. Feel free to send me a message. Grandma, stick with you, it's a great thing. Off to pick rocks. Here for the popcorn. Gotta run, putting Grandma in the car now, and it's not Grandma language. I'll catch you back at the house. Okay. Yeah, I'm not Grandma friendly unless Grandma's around. I can be Grandma friendly. I'm not Grandma friendly on the internet, though. Where's my hat? Nope. Not Grandma friendly on the internet. No need to be. We're all grown adults. Grandma just happens to be from a different era. Her era actually had like morals and values. The word puke is offensive. Yeah, everything is good, Carla. Everything is dandy. Just waiting on a pizza. It's funny. You go out and buy a freezer pizza, $6 or $7, or you can make one for like $2. Miss morals and values today. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a particularly religious person, but you know, like, I don't know. The fabric of our society today is definitely lacking, and I feel really bad for guys that are in high school that are going to have to grow up and find a wife, and or vice versa, because the guys are just as bad as the girls. But I only have to look at it from my end of the view. I'm not trying to be a one-sided coin with that. I just have the phone linked. It just goes. You're good, man. My phone it's whatever it is. Now, I've only got my end of things to go on, so I don't know the female perspective. But looking at seeing the shit that they're watching, have you looked at any of the fucking Cardi B or whoever the fuck that Nicki Minaj looking chick that Bill Cosby'd a bunch of dudes for money? And like, that's the shit they're growing up. I think you need to vaccinate your kids, Sharon Stevens. That's why the measles is coming back. But no, they're growing up watching this shit on the TV, and like, that's their moral compass to like where they're going with their lives in the future. They're like the musicians that are out there have X-rated fucking music videos that you can go watch on Pornhub, and that's the shit that we're living at the moment. And like, that's who, you know, when we were kids, we were watching, at least for me, I'm a 90s kid. Okay, I grew up watching Nirvana, Beavis and Butthead on MTV, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, you know, shit like that. That I'm sure, well, I know for a fact, like Metallica, for example, you know, oh, that was the devil's music back then, but now, I mean, it's just, if that's what the kids that are growing up now are going to be fucking, I have no faith in the future generations. What do I watch on TV now? Deadliest Catch, Guys Grocery Games, Chopped, Expedition Unknown, NASCAR, and I mean, who doesn't watch Family Guy? Then again, Family Guy was probably the beginning of the end of the moral compass in this country, as fucked up as that show is. But other than that, I watch everything online. I've got a computer hooked up to the TV in the living room with a wireless mouse and a wireless keyboard. I mean, if it ain't on Netflix. I was appalled at the Beatles, and the Beatles are horrible. I'm appalled by the Beatles too. The Beatles were terrible. It's just the NSYNC of the day, or the Backstreet Boys. Yeah, I watch Live PD too. If I've got 3 hours of my life that I have nothing better to do with, I'll watch that. I don't know. There's a whole lot of nothing worth even watching on the TV anymore. And to be quite honest, I get tired of getting fucking crooked dick pill commercials on the TV when I'm watching the TV. Do you suffer from Peyronie's disease? I don't give a fuck if you got a crooked dick. Go talk to your doctor about that. don't need to see it on my TV. You know, I don't need to see it on my TV. Yeah, I've got the reminder set for that show tonight, but I guarantee you there's going to be either tampon commercials, Viagra or Cialis commercials, some sort of order your kit to shave your balls from here commercial, or a crooked dick commercial during the show. And it just, I don't, 7 o'clock in the evening, there shouldn't be an ad on TV for buy this shit to shave your balls with. It just shouldn't be there. Oh, there's plenty of them out there that, like, the side effects are worse than the condition itself. That, like, Jesus Christ, I'd rather have psoriasis than deal with... I don't have psoriasis. Some of those, like, psoriasis medications that they put the side effects on there, that the side effects are worse than the actual condition itself. Like, fuck. Could be anal bleeding, fucking suicidal thoughts, hemorrhaging, large green apples of the nose. Symptoms include your big toe may fall off, your wiener may end up crooked, so you take this medication and then you need crooked dick pills. Come on. We don't need that shit on the TV, man. You want to advertise that shit on the side of a porno site? That's all you. Don't put it on the mainstream TV so the people who got small children, you can't watch an otherwise wholesome show or something as plain as NASCAR on a Sunday with your children who are not of an age to know about things like that without that shit being on the TV. You shouldn't have to explain to a 6-year-old why they're walking around with a bunch of fucking crooked cucumbers on the TV. You shouldn't have to. Perhaps I'm just a square. I don't know. I'm a fucking square. You ever notice the older you get, the less patience you have for anybody who's younger than you? I can't imagine. I know a guy got more money than sense. He's heir to all kinds of fucking money. Doesn't watch my channel because he's out doing other things, but he's got to be in his mid-50s by now. And he's out just banging 18-year-old strippers all day. What do you have a conversation with an 18-year-old female about? And how fucked up do you got to be to even want to tolerate that particular conversation? Like, Jesus Christ, I drew a line before I was married that, like, if you were born after Michael Jackson was white, I couldn't date you. Like, I had to put a fucking cutoff in there, Like, there's just nothing generationally to talk about. No, man, I already told you, don't worry about it, Mike. We're good. Who knows, I may reach out for you to give me some advice on how to build a new smoker at my new house once I get in there. We'll see. I don't know. Waiting on this damn pizza. Guess who's back? Back again. All the money he has wouldn't take away from the diseases he can get. Yeah, no shit. Hey, Mom, we're talking about good old Danny boy there. I'll leave his name at that. We were talking about the more money than sense and hanging out with 18-year-old hookers. That good old Dan. Not my neighbor Dan, but you know which Dan I'm talking about. But mentally, I think that guy's about 14 anyway, so maybe that's his problem. Yeah. Never met a Dan I actually liked. Leaving yet. Had to cut down my 50-year-old white lilac tree this week. Oh, that sucks. A neighbor with the junkyard attempted to do art on a mailbox. Hey. I won't knock somebody for trying, you know? I mean, I may not like the end result, but I may not like the end result of what you've put together, but hey, if you tried to make something, more power to you. My vicarious life, I absolutely have not brought anything new to the house lately except for an outdoor table. I'm trying to move, and I got rid of all that shit. There were a couple of them on the side of the road by my mom's house. She messaged me at like 10 minutes after 7 o'clock in the morning. I was not awake. I eventually drove over there and looked at them, and yeah, I just kept driving. It's something else I don't need to move right now. Like, there's so much shit to find in this neighborhood that once I get everything over there, trust me, I got all the space in the world to hoard my yard apart. We'll see. The inside of the house is about the size of our entire downstairs in this place, but we'll see. Well, you're not supposed to build a shed here either, but my landlord was a piece of shit, so I just built it anyway. What the fuck is he going to say about it? I added a building to his property that he can now probably charge somebody an extra $200 a month because there's a shed in the backyard. Any amount of improvement that I could have done to this particular property was just that. It was an absolute improvement. If you look at the Google Street View on this place before I moved into it, there wasn't even grass in the front yard when I moved in. But that's a story for another day. Yeah, he'll, granted, I got to call livability on this place. The structural integrity is not, it's no good anymore. Hence the fact we're moving. Anyway. Yep. Pizza is not cooking. It is, but it isn't. I stopped. Yeah. And what's sad is the structural integrity of that shed was built by a homeless drunk. I'm not even allowed to have a cat. Have a cat. Fuck your landlord. Just train your cat to shit in the neighbor's yard. We'll never have any worries with it. My cat doesn't even shit in my yard. It shits in the neighbor's yard. And then their dog eats it and then licks them. It's called being passive aggressive. My mother taught me about that. She taught me. Yeah, fuck your landlord, dude. Tell him take off his girlfriend's jeans and grow a pair, and it's a cat. It'll shit in the yard. But you know. Dumpster water. It was. Tell you, this shirt makes me look like I got man boobs. Why am I a good hubby? Because I cook? I love my wife to death, but I definitely did not marry her for the 3 things that she can make. See you later, Denise Metcalf. She makes good grilled cheese sandwich. Good quesadillas. And mean box cold cereal. Business is definitely picking up now that it is springtime, Sherry. I gotta go spend probably 6.5 hours in one yard down at the beach tomorrow, removing old pine straw, putting in new pine straw, cutting back the bushes, pulling out the weeds. Lady pays well, but the job sucks. It's every year though. The rest of the year her yard is relatively painless. Just kind of happens to be a pain in the ass this time of year. She's got a ginormous oak tree, and anybody who's been around here knows that the oak trees just make a huge mess this time of year. That's what I'm dealing with at the new place. It's got 2 live oaks in the front yard, and I went over there to blow this afternoon, and it had rained so much in the last week that all the pollen casings, I couldn't even blow. Closer to the lake? No lakes around here. I got a fucking river at the end of my street. I'm moving walking distance away from here. I won't be any closer to any lakes up there than I am down here. Snake bitten when they cleaned up. Wow, the wife is home. The wife's home already.
Yeah.
I'm in here talking to all of my female mistresses on the internet.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hello, ladies.
The camera's facing me at the moment, standing in front of the fridge. That way I know you don't want to be on the old camera. Now the water. Yeah, Sherry Brossett says, welcome home.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's no lakes around here. It's all... I live on an island. Jerry K says hello.
Hello.
Pizza's almost done, dear.
Hey.
Well, I'm surely going to pull the pizza out of the oven first to show you. Come on now. She's not on social media.
Nope.
I mean, she is, but it isn't, because
That's just life.
other members of society have deemed it unsafe for adults who work with other people's children to be on the internet. We'll just say that. Yep. Alright, I'm going to hit this under the broiler for about 30 seconds, give or take. Yep. Somebody said that their landlord wouldn't let them have a cat, and he was a young punk. To which I told her that she needs to tell the guy to take his girlfriend's pants off and grow a pair. It's a fucking cat. To which I then reiterated about how our cat goes and shits in the neighbor's yard, and their dog eats it and then licks them. Passive aggressive.
We have a kitty door.
We do. Isn't that what old men with money do?
Mm.
I had to kick somebody out for saying I was complaining about the kid. I'm like, well,
Complaining about.
this video is called "I Hate This Kitchen." Like, it's really disorganized. It's a fucking closet. How organized could it possibly be?
You've organized well with what space was available.
I like to think so. I mean, I can thank you for this fantabulous shelf that you brought to our marriage. I told them that you make a mean grilled cheese sandwich and a mean quesadilla and a good bowl of cold cereal.
I've never made you cereal. I scrub a pot.
Now, the problem with the kitty door is that the kitty brings in lizards. So Kitty's going to have pre-approval to get her ass back into the house so that I'm not chasing fucking lizards.
And we have a stranger show up too.
Yeah, we got Bubbles cat, we get that skinny cat, we got all kinds of cats that come eat here. And it gets kind of, I mean, I love everybody's cat, don't get me wrong. I just don't need them all in my house fighting at 2 o'clock in the morning because my cat is literally a bitch. Charge more for pets. Move in, then get a pet. Or move in and just bring your pet. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys this pizza before I get going. So that's my scratch-made pizza. That's what we're having for dinner tonight. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? Alright guys, I'm going to get on out of here for the moment and eat my food. Peace out.